Was it the greatest goal ever scored by an American in the Champions League? I don't know, but that's what people are asking today. What's up, guys? My name is Sam. Welcome into the Yank Report, the show where we talk about the U.S. men's national team. And let's jump right in it, because we got a wonder strike right off the top. Juventus squared off against Barcelona in one of the biggest games in the world because it saw the two greatest players, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, going head-to-head. It also saw two Americans, Weston McKennie and Sergino Dest. Conrad was on the bench too, got to include him. But Weston McKennie owned the day. I swear whenever I watch Weston, it's like watching the state of Texas on the soccer field, because Weston is all over the place. He plays so big. He goes in. Are you Lionel Messi? I don't care. I'm gonna tackle you. Whatever. Scissor kick. Okay. Whatever. Header in the box. Whatever. I'm here. I'm Texas. I'm Weston. Let's do it. Now for the big moment, the 20th minute. Weston gets the ball outside of the box. He makes a pass out wide to Cuadrado, and then after that, he runs to the penalty spot. Cuadrado plays one of his crosses in, and by the way, Cuadrado's crosses are amazing. Cuadrado serves it up on a tee for Weston, who is face to face with the goalkeeper. And what does Weston do? The biggest thing he can possibly do. He scissor kicks it home. I mean, he was right on the penalty spot in that area, so I mean, there was no chance Ter Stegen was going to stop it. And probably my favorite part of the whole thing is Ter Stegen didn't have a chance to do anything. He doesn't move. He just falls back. He just dies right there, because there's nothing you can do about a strike like that. I mean, it was one of those moments where I jumped out of my seat. I mean, U.S. men's national team Twitter went crazy. It's the reason why we love Weston McKennie, because Weston plays so big. He plays bigger than himself. You know, everybody tries to pigeonhole Weston's ability, his tactical ability, his ability on the ball, but when Weston gets on the field, Weston has so much confidence. He feels like there's nothing he can't do, and he just goes for it. He has that try shit thing that Clint Dempsey had, you know, and he just has it in abundance. He's going to try things. He's going to make things happen. He's going to shake things up. That's Weston McKennie, man, and it is so fun to watch. Weston has gotten to the point where I would say, if I'm Greg Berhalter, Weston is the second name on the team sheet for me. I'm writing down Christian Pulisic first, and then I'm writing down Weston McKennie. He's got to be there. He's got to be on the field. He just brings so much. And by the way, Juventus made a few midfield changes in this game. Weston started and he went 90 minutes, but two of Juventus's other midfielders got subbed out. Weston remained on the field the whole game. I don't know if that's a sign that maybe Pirlo's coming around to the point where this guy McKennie, he's got to be on the field because he just makes stuff happen. I don't know. We'll see in the weeks ahead, but boy, two games, 2 goals. What a streak for Weston McKennie. If you like this kind of content, if you like these U.S. men's national team videos, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a like. A like is free. Hey, if you liked Weston's goal, hit the like button for me. Also in this game, Sergino Dest started at right back for Barcelona, and he went 90 minutes. Sergino had an okay game. There wasn't a lot of big negatives to pull away. There wasn't a lot of big positives to pull away. I mean, what was it? It was 3-0. So like, what can you really say? There was one moment that I saw where Sergino was in the box and he had an opportunity to put it on Brathwaite's head for what probably would have been Barcelona's goal, and he kind of missed the cross, you know. And there were some few moments there where I saw Sergino, you know, whenever he's in the national team shirt, he's doing tricks, he's taking players on, he's just got so much confidence. But in this game for Barcelona, I didn't see him take too many players on. He wasn't doing a lot on the ball. I don't know if that was his coach telling him, you know, Sergino, we need you to pull it back this game, or if he's just not confident right now or what the deal is. But that was Sergino Dest's game today. Moving to Germany, where RB Leipzig took on Manchester United in a very intense game. This was a game where coming into the day in the group, RB Leipzig, Manchester United, and PSG all had 9 points. So this game between Leipzig and Manchester United was hugely important. Tyler did not start the game. He ended up coming on pretty late on. Tyler got, 19 minutes at the end of the game whenever RB Leipzig had gone up 3-2, and Manchester United was really pushing for that final goal to tie it up to save their Champions League season. Not a lot of things you could say about Tyler's performance. It was pretty short. He did get a yellow card. He did bring a lot of energy, but it was mostly just Leipzig trying to kill off the game and Manchester United trying but failing to get a goal to tie it up. Moving over to the Dortmund Zenit St. Petersburg matchup, Gio Reyna did not start this game, but he came in the second half. He got 36 minutes. This was a game where Borussia Dortmund had the group wrapped up. They played a ton of players that don't normally get playing time. At one point, Torgan Hazard got injured at the end of the game. They brought in a player that got his debut. That was, I don't remember his name, but they were just pulling people off the stands to come in for Dortmund towards the end of this game. It wasn't very intense. It had the feel of kind of an exhibition game, but Gio still had some good moments. He had a pretty good shot on goal that was saved, another powerful strike from Gio. He had a chance where he set up Moukoko, which could have been the 16-year-old's first goal. All in all, not a lot you can really glean from this game because, it was a kind of a low-key, we already have the group wrapped up, let's just get through this game and nobody get injured. So that's it for me, guys. I'm still kind of buzzing off of that McKennie goal. I don't know about you guys, but I've watched it probably 20 times at this point. Was it the greatest goal an American's ever scored in Europe? I don't know. That Clint Dempsey goal always is going to have a special place in my heart. That chip that he had against Juventus. I believe that was in the Europa League semis or maybe the finals. I don't know. This was a little bit different. But boy, just to see an American hit something so technical and just drive it home with the confidence and the fury and just the Texas-sized heart that McKennie plays with, that was just a special moment. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. The channel is very new. It is growing. I really appreciate if you like the video. If you leave a comment, I will definitely respond to your comment in the comment section. My name is Sam, and this is the Yank Report.